Hi students, this is our start of week 2 in e-learning, and I kind of wanted to run through with you in video form what's really typed on the screen below this video. There are a couple of things you need to complete in week 2 of e-learning. First of all, you want to make sure that you're keeping on pace in Edgenuity, and that's something that you should be checking in on every day and working on a little bit every day. If I were a student personally, on Monday, I would go in and I would probably work in there for about 45 minutes and hope that I got a little bit ahead in the program. And then maybe the next day I log in and it says that I'm ahead, which makes me feel good about myself. And I'll still work for like 10 or 15 minutes. As long as I'm ahead, I'm happy with what I'm doing in Edgenuity. The next thing that you'll need to check is that on the side, underneath where it says homepage and modules in our class, is a button for Achieve 3000. I have assigned an article in there for you. It kind of has a 5-step process that you go with that has a preview question, and then you read the article and you answer some multiple choice questions, and then there's a post question for you to write a response to. So for this first assignment, we're just really trying to get a feel for the program. The cool thing about Achieve 3000 is that you took that level set test, and so even though I've assigned everyone in class the same article, you're gonna get the article on your reading level. So do your best. It shouldn't be too difficult for you to read. Some of you that maybe worked really fast through your level set test will find that the article is super easy to read. So I am going to offer 2 Zoom sessions today. The dates and times of those are scheduled below, and the content of what will be covered in those is announced below in the page. I want you to keep in mind that when you come into a Zoom, your video is off, your audio is off unless you're going to verbalize a question and then you can undo it. You're going to type your name in the chat, and if there is a specific lesson in Edgenuity that you would like for me to reset for you, you can type that in the chat as well. I am assigning, and you're going to see it on Wednesday's pages, the baseline writing assessment. We will be doing this baseline writing assessment so that we know where you stand as a writer. Remember, we didn't take the FSA test in the spring, and I don't have that data in that scores. So this is the formal kind of academic writing that's assigned to you. You'll see that on Wednesday's page. You could start it today if you wanted to. And I have noted down below the due date that I was kind of given for that. So I've tried to give this as early as I could, so that I didn't have to kind of push you and say stop Edgenuity. So you can, if you get ahead in Edgenuity, then it's time to do the baseline writing assessment. The last thing that I want to talk to you about is finding a book for your independent reading assessment. You're going to find some suggestions in my Thursday pages on where you can find one of those. Namely, there is a public library, really nice one, really close to the school where you can find those. I don't know if you guys check those little free library boxes that are floating around, but check one of those. That's awesome. Amazon delivers in 2 days, and you can get pretty much anything you want off of Amazon. You don't have to be very picky about it. So that kind of outlines all the stuff that I've written below. The specifics and the dates are down there for you, and because I know if I tell them to you, you don't remember them. So I am excited to be working with you, and we will get into some content in our Zoom sessions this week.